Lao people here also very skillful in weaving, so they still weave lots of scarf for selling to tourists. Oh. So Thampa means Buddha cave, and there are two caves in the same mountain. So this is Thamteng, and the second cave was known as Thampum. So the two caves here were found around the 8th century by the Lao people when they immigrated from south of China along the Mekong to Laos. They first used the caves here for worshipping spirits. And that time, people also believed that the caves here were the home of the Mekong River spirits.
One cave is not so many steps up. That one's a little shallow one where they showing all the Buddhas that are on display here. Some of them 100 years old or older. The really old relics have already been sent back to the main places in the city where they can be better monitored. It's an important part of the culture here, and the river itself is just really something that you forget, that these societies are based completely around. Once we're in the Luang Prabang, you'll get to see that in the food, that happens in the food when you have dishes like mokba, which is a dish where they steam fish in these banana leaves with a bunch of different ingredients. It kind of gives you a better understanding of the food and of the people in general. Everything happens on that river. You saw people that were fishing, you saw people that were out there just swimming for fun, that were taking their buffaloes or goats or whatever animal to the edge of the water where they could have a drink or have a bathe. Yeah, that's life on the Mekong. We're almost to the top of these steps. Let's take a look inside the cave before I give up and change my mind. Can you guys see those sweat beads? Yeah. All right, going up.
The first Lao king who was married to the Khmer princess, and the king of the Khmer gave a Buddha image called Prabang as a gift to the Lao king and his daughter. So the Lao king took the Prabang statue from Cambodian monarchy to Laos and then to Luang Prabang. After that, Luang Prabang became a Buddhism state. And Buddhism also taught everywhere since that time in Laos.
Standing on the banks of the Mekong, just arrived in Luang Prabang. It was a great trip. I really understand a little bit better now why people will actually take the slow boat instead of just flying in. You do get to see a lot of the scenery. I'll leave the details and everything so you can find the same company. It was really cushy, very like loungy seating. The food was decent. The only thing I would complain about is maybe the things that we that we stopped to do. The caves, the village kind of need a little more structure, which I kind of mentioned when we were back at the village. Like I would love to have a better way to kind of give back to that community. I would love to see them producing some products beyond just the scarves that they have now. So yeah, otherwise it was a great trip, great little boat ride. Glad we're in Luang Prabang now, excited. The people I've met so far on the way are also excited and curious about things that are here to eat. And I'm yeah, glad to be able to provide some guides for you. So stay tuned. There's more to come from Luang Prabang. Now, why the spirits chose to walk up so many steps, I have no idea. I'm not gonna get real spiritual, y'all. I'm out of breath.